My original intent was to put an article up Friday. I apologize. As probably the rest of you, have been pretty knee-deep in the Destiny beta. I was going to write an article on it, in fact, but at this point, I was, I don't know how to say it, but pretty impressed with the Xbox One's graphics. Now, I had just been over to Matt's house to play it on PlayStation 4, and I really wasn't as impressed. It looked kind of it's hard to describe, but you can tell when things are next gen or forced onto the last gen, or made for last gen, forced on the new one. Just kind of that, hey, the background doesn't look kind of like the foreground. The trees kind of look, plasticky and not the greatest. So I came home not expecting much from the Xbox One version because the PlayStation 4 has been, even as an Xbox guy, I have to be willing to admit that they have better graphics on most games. But this one, I honestly, I know it's going to give me a lot of flack here, but it might just be the TV. I use a plasma TV. It gets richer darks, a little bit more subtle effects. It's a little softer. My LED TV that I'm watching Men in Black on right now as we look at this, it does show things more crisply, with the edges and everything. So it could be that as well. But honestly, from what I saw, I believe that it looks a little softer, a little more fluid, a little more realistic on the Xbox One. Even just the fly-in scene looked different on the PlayStation 4. Now, that being said, even though I am a die-hard Xbox controller guy, the PlayStation 4 controller is dang impressive. I like the precision of the sticks. Now, the centering of the sticks I don't like. I don't like them both here, but that's because I'm so used to this layout from Dreamcast, from Xbox this long. So, other than that, though, the touchpad, if they could utilize that touchpad up top to navigate the menu systems, which in Destiny were pretty obviously made for a mouse, it's cool to use your controller to bring that little circle over things, but it feels like a mouse interface, especially when you're highlighting certain helmets or armors and stuff like that, and it goes over to the next one to select them. It feels like a PC interface to me. So I actually enjoyed the PlayStation controller a little more on that. I think it's a little more precise. That being said, I don't want to give up my Xbox version. And again, I think graphically, even though it's downgraded, 1080p on PlayStation and 980 or something like that on Xbox, maybe it's that softness that for them trying to cover up for that disparity. But I was impressed, and impressed enough so that I would do a video without. I mean, I left the house once today. That was to get some drinks, but you can see my hair. It's the same shirt I wore last night. You don't need to know that, but I figured I'd throw some clips up so you could kind of see what it looks like on Xbox. I recorded them to the OneDrive. On another note, say bye to the Kinect. I know this has been a fun ride, doing it in my living room and everything, but I just ordered a JVC camera that has Wi-Fi capability, so we can do live web streaming. Maybe E3 next year, we can line it up in the back, do kind of an MST3K thing, if you know what that is. Thank you. But other than that, we'll update you on the rest of the stuff. Podcasts are really going to be moving along, I think, even weekly. And other than that, play Destiny till it's gone. Got on some of the stuff today. I'm liking it, and I'm actually in the process of downloading it on my 360 right now so I can play with a friend of mine. If you have any questions, anything, feel free to put them in the comments here, but thanks for watching.
Upgrade that coil. Never enough time.